All right, we're talking about the Quantum Leap trailer. Brand new trailer just dropped, and this is going to be premiering on Monday, the 19th. We are going to watch this for the first time. I'm sorry, what, Shane?
On Peacock.
On Peacock. We're going to watch this for the first time and react in real time. Hopefully it's good or not. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Back it up a little bit because I like that chamber.
It looks good. The chamber looks right.
Yeah, it does, right? It looks like
Yep.
like an updated version. It's not all crazy. Okay.
It does. Looks updated. Looks good graphics. Well, it's funny you got your snow over the top. I wasn't sure. Yes, but it is good.
No, my bad.
I was like, whoa, is that part of the effect?
That's actually spit, not snow.
It's bigger than anything you can imagine.
Yeah, so that looks good, bro. That looks really good.
It does.
Huh?
How did I get here?
1985. Ooh, it's 1985?
Okay, so Challenger explosion. Okay. You saw the space shuttle launching?
I did.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what you can do about that, but maybe some sort of side story around, because I mean the astronauts obviously died. So but yeah, that's big deal.
Okay, so but the time he's in, can't that sort of line up with Dr. Beckett?
Well, yeah, no, I mean it can, because Dr. Beckett was actually taking place, I believe, when he went back in time, it was around 2000. And the show aired in 80, 89, 87, 89.
So as long as they were both alive at the time
Yes.
that they're jumping.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, is that they're inside of Dr. Beckett's timeline. So he's going to be jumping within a time he can jump as well.
I see. It's also on NBC, apparently, Chris said. All right.
Yeah, Peacock.
This can't be
Oh, it's going to actually on. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be on terrestrial. Legacy television.
I'm 100% cord cut. So
Yeah, I don't even have an antenna.
We've been trying to find you for hours.
Do I know you?
You don't remember me.
I don't remember anything.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's the new.
yeah, she's no Al, bro.
She's no Al, but also,
It's tough to see that.
did Sam lose his memory when he jumped?
It was Swiss cheese. So he remembered some things, but he didn't remember everything, and enough to function, but it was always Swiss cheese when he jumped.
I see.
Hologram from the future. We gotta go now!
But so pause it on her. You go ahead there. So don't really know this actress. Not exactly sure if she's going to be any good. In this trailer, she doesn't look bad. But the one thing about Sam that we loved was that Sam had a sense of humor. Now, she's not Sam. This is a different character, a different time and everything.
Clearly, yeah.
But my concern a little bit here is the tone going to be too dramatic?
Right.
Sam didn't care. He kind of had I got a thing to go to. Like, what are we doing here? Right. And he had his moments, but she's obviously right out the gate coming out pretty hot here.
Yeah.
Like you need to do this and I'm in charge kind of thing. So we'll wait to see how that fleshes out. But
So she's back in the future, communicating with him through the machine.
right. She's in 2022, 23, whatever, 20, our current time, maybe a little bit more in the future. And she's traveling like Al did as a hologram into the past to help Ben.
Just like Al. Okay, so
Just
real
like
quick, where was this character on the cast sheet?
I mean, where was she?
Yeah, like, I don't remember them asking for a Caucasian woman, did they?
They did. Yeah.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, our big thing is there were no white dudes at all.
No, there were no. Yeah,
They
that's right.
weren't asking for any.
There were no white dudes.
There was no white dudes.
Well, it actually said, remember, on one of the casting
It did.
sheets, No white people, please.
No, it didn't say that.
I was kidding, I'm just joking.
But it asked for very specific types of people, and there was definitely
No white guys.
yeah. Caitlin Bassett is the actress playing this character. She's playing, I think it's Addison.
Get in the van.
Addison is the character's name, and she's known for nothing. This is the first thing she's ever really done.
Uh-oh. Doesn't mean she can't do good.
Doesn't mean she won't be great. We'll see.
Ooh. I like the period correct. Everything looks, it looks good.
Yeah. I mean, everything looks okay. Looks good.
Physicist on a top secret project called quantum.
Now, this is where things are going to get a little different.
You're a time traveler. I'm Addison.
You hear what she said right there?
Yeah, she said you're a time traveler.
100% chance that if you don't succeed, all these people die. So you know it's Challenger they're going back to.
Wait a minute. So, yeah, but they're supposed to die.
I know. But I'm telling you, I mean, you got a space shuttle launching in 1985. The title of the first episode is 1985. It's Challenger. It's got to be. That's what they're going back to deal with, these kind of situations. Usually in when it was the original Quantum Leap, it was around these types of things.
Right.
So it was usually a side story connected to it. So I'm sure that's what's going to happen here as well. Because you never really changed history. He never changed history,
Oh, yeah, that's right. He never changed. Yeah.
He fixed little problems in people's history, and he fixed their stories, personal histories.
Oh, that's a little bootstrappy, isn't it?
I mean, well, let's say you go back and JFK is being assassinated, right? But the guy guarding the bank dies that day. He would be able to, guarding the book tower dies or something. He would be able to manipulate that situation that is fictional for us, but is associated to this actual factual history thing, which makes it interesting when we watch it. Oh, Ken's right here. Challenger blew up in 87. Sorry. I'm like, what's funny is I forget how old I am sometimes. You're right. So it will not be Challenger. But there were a lot of STS missions happening in 85. So, okay. So that's fine. So you're probably going to have one of those Endeavor or maybe an earlier Challenger mission. Maybe they'll do an earlier Challenger mission that kind of foreshadows the tragedy that happens 2 years later.
Oh, like he saves them, but like they still don't listen and the O-rings aren't changed or whatever?
Yeah, so Addison will probably come and say, 2 years from now, there's, a space shuttle or this space shuttle is going to explode and kill everybody on board, but you need to save these people today or something like that.
Right, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Or someone around them, changing history for the better. No matter what happens, I am going to be with you every step of the way.
No, that was from the teaser. I hated that.
Ben knew that the technology wasn't ready.
So
Who is this actor?
So this is where things get a little different. Okay, so in the original Quantum Leap, it was just Sam, right? And it was Dr. Beckett, and it was Al, right? Al and Sam, and then you had the computer, but there wasn't a big team necessarily of people back there at the laboratory.
I see.
Now we're going to have a whole team, which is going to include Ernie Hudson. It's going to include Anastasia Antonia, apparently Jewel State's actually in this episode. That's interesting.
Really?
Yep, Jewel State's going to be in this. I don't know if I don't think she has a permanent role in it, but from Firefly.
Interesting.
No, she won't be. She's not a permanent member.
So she's just like she's a walk-on role.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he jumps into her. That might be fun.
Not in this episode. He doesn't. No.
Not in this episode. No.
This is for this one. They've only got one. They haven't listed.
Oh, okay. I see. My bad. I was looking at the screen.
But you got Ernie Hudson. You've got Mason Alexander Park. So there's going to be a bunch of other characters behind the scenes. It's not going to be. We're not going to be just following Dr. Ben Song around the whole time. There's going to be other things happening. There's going to be a B story to a lot of the A. We're going to have an A and a B. Whereas occasionally on Quantum Leap, we had a B story with Al. when he was doing something in the future, something related to his life or something to the military, very occasionally. But it seems like in this show, we're going to have a lot more B stories.
Interesting. Okay.
Technology wasn't ready.
You know, this actor, the way I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna be safe here and say the way they are dressed, I think he's the non-binary character.
So that is Mason Alexander Park playing the character of Ian Wright.
Ah, called it.
Yep, you're right.
Look at that.
That the technology wasn't ready.
Can you hear me?
Why did he leak? Find out what he's there to do.
There he is. That's my boy. Called it. Ernie Hudson.
Ernie. Yeah, you called it.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the ships because he's inside of a ship.
You die too.
Right. Good to know.
Is that right in the original one? If he dies in that body, he dies too. I'm sorry. I said that like a crackhead.
Well, I mean,
I don't remember that.
I don't know. I don't know if we ran into that situation.
So they just said in here that if he dies in this body, he dies also.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, he's stuck there. The other guy can't come back. Remember, when he changes places, the person, when he goes into their body, they go into the future. And they're in like a holding cell.
Yeah, good point.
So, yeah, where would they go if their body was killed?
Yeah, that's a good
A
point.
whole other thing. Now, what is interesting about the show, and there's a few things we have to look at. So Raymond Lee might be a fantastic actor, but let's be clear here. They wanted a specific type of actor for the lead role.
Yeah.
They wanted a Pacific Islander or Middle Eastern actor to play the lead role of this character.
Right.
So the reason why they wanted that is because they wanted a specific look. There's no reason to pick somebody of a certain ethnicity for a role, because there's nothing about this role that says he needs to be of this ethnicity to play this role. They simply wanted this look on the show.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not for this. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I doubt it's because the story called for it, dude.
No, it's not. 100% not for the story calling for it. It's not. They gave two different types of. They gave Asian Pacific Islander, totally kudos to Raymond and for anybody, but the thing I hate about studios is when they're looking for a specific type of person for a specific type of reason.
Right.
When they're in the process of checking boxes.
Right.
And I know that when you go out for acting, there are certain roles that are assigned, like, hey, we're writing this person this way, we're doing it this way. But I really hope that the studios are going out and they're finding the best person for the job, no matter what their race, sexuality, or anything else is. Pick people because they're the right person and because they're great at what they do and they're going to make the show wonderful. And don't go out looking for the few people that can check a certain box so that you can say, yay, we're diverse.
Right.
So,
yeah, I agree. All right. Yeah. So that's it. Let us know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Hit that comment section, hit the like button on the way down there, and let us know what you guys thought about this trailer. And, you're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. We're going to review it. So make sure to come back the next day for that.